In this video, we'll be talking about creating a website and or a portfolio. So this is another topic that could take an entire class, and so we're not going to dive too deep into the actual creation process. There are lots of other courses, free and paid, that do this, and I actually have a free one. So if wherever you're watching this, search for my Bluehost to WordPress course, and this will teach you how to create a great website on WordPress with hosting by Bluehost, or really whatever hosting you want, but it's a great way to build a customizable website. But there are basically two categories for creating your own website: free and paid. With the free model, you can start sort of a blog, whether that's on WordPress.com or Blogger or Tumblr or countless other blog platforms. And that's kind of cool if you want to create a blog. And a lot of these templates that people use nowadays, you can actually create more or less a website, and it's not just a blog on, say, WordPress.com. But I think it's important to actually create a website that is a little bit more contained, and I actually have a little bit more advice about blogs in the next video, but what I'll just say is that it's hard to keep up and you might not want to have a blog on your website. Two other websites that I would check out if I were you for free hosting and web creation are Wix, Wix.com, and Weebly.com. They have great templates, and it's really drag and drop and easy to use. So those are the free ways to create a website. There's countless others, but those are a few that I would suggest checking out. Now, I'm always about keeping things to a minimum budget, but really paying for a website, whether it's the hosting or the domain name or the template that you're using, the theme of your website, I think that's a great investment. And there are different ways to do this. So there's the traditional way of creating a website, such as going to GoDaddy.com and purchasing web space and a domain, and you can purchase templates there. Or another is what I mentioned my courses about, WordPress and Bluehost. So Bluehost is a hosting service. There's different ones like HostGator and lots of different hosting services, but basically you're purchasing space on the internet somewhere, and then you can plug in a website theme, which is basically the template, the structure of your website, and it's how it looks. And so you can purchase different themes related to photography, for example, that have great portfolios, and it just looks like a great photography website. You can purchase these themes from websites such as themeforest.net and, again, countless others. And then you have to connect that theme to your hosting using a service like WordPress.org. So I mentioned WordPress.com, which is a blog platform. WordPress.org is a website platform that is really great because you can really customize your website, add different plugins that do countless things, like if you want to create an online store or a little social media page, or you want to add maps to your website, or anything you can think of, there's going to be a plugin for that. And going this route of self-hosting a website through Bluehost and WordPress.org or something similar is the best way to do that. Okay, so that sounds like a lot of work, and that might not be what you're interested in. There's easier ways to create great-looking photo websites. 3 of them are Zenfolio, Squarespace, and SmugMug. These are all sites that will basically do everything I just talked about, but it's all done for you, and you basically just have to go in and, upload your photos, plug in some information on your About page, create a couple different pages on your website, and it's a little bit of work, but it's a lot easier than the whole self-hosting route. So check out those 3 websites and see if there's something that you like. I love going to different websites like this and just getting inspired, and of course you'll get to see some other great photos as well. So those are the 2 ways to create a website portfolio, free and paid. Now go ahead and figure out how you're going to do that. And in the next video, I'll be sharing some website must-haves. So what do you need to have on your website as a photographer?